Look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
Hey, all right, and all right. Welcome to Groovin', everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is a different intro. Yes, it is. What is today? Thursday? Holy mackerel. It's February 8th. Jeez, man. That is just unbelievable. I left my drink in the other room. Tonight we're going to talk about risk management. The things we do in this field. The field. What does that mean? The field. Can you believe those guys over there? They don't know what it means to be in the field. They really don't. But that's the whole thing. That's why they don't understand it. I'm so stupid. Yeah, of course they don't understand what it means when I say I've been in the field. In the field? What's he mean? There's no field. Not crop circles, you yin-yangs. What risks have they taken in this field? Huh? Oh, it's all rolling together. What risks? A little bit too much. What risks? What risks have I taken? Oh, yeah. I've been followed. My house has been tried to get broken into. And not once, followed twice. Been out in that Arizona sun for 14 hours. You know what it's like out there? 115 degrees, you do it. No, you will not do it. Because those who bark have no bite in the game. Right? Never took a risk. All of them. It's all fake. How? I just know. It looks like it. That tree's similar than that tree. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't want to see the evidence at all, mate. I don't want to see it at all. I don't need to see that I'm wrong, mate. No, but I'm going to show you. They made a video proving that they're right and you're wrong. You didn't debunk third phase of moon. Let me just show you the video. Bro, even if you showed it to me, I wouldn't believe it. Wow. You don't even want to look at it? I mean, aren't you curious what they did? I mean, can't you can use it against them if they're wrong. Mate, I don't even want to look at it, man. I don't even want to look at it. What? You're slurring your words. I don't even want to look at it. All right, bro. Guess it's nap time over there. What risks are they taking barking at us? It ain't us. Bark at the guys over there. that are ruining it for the real people out there, marching, screaming, with the camera in their hand, or two, and a tripod, or two, handheld as well. Huh? What's that you say? You got 3 cameras and a drone? Oh, that sounds like a real sky watcher to me. Huh? Oh, sorry. UFO hunter. Where is it? It is a risky job. If you ever capture one real thing out of the 20,000 hours of nothing, I've got nothing but dots. I do. I'm a dot freak, but my dots do things. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. But what risk are we taking? Let's do a little bit of roll call before we start talking a little bit deeper. Here we go. Marcel's here. What do you say to it, Chief? Welcome to the show. Aaron. Welcome to the show. Jeanette, the angel of goof on. Howdy doody. Welcome to the show. Zach, Diecast Montu. Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. Tony, yeah, I do remember that film. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, how you doing? Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Glenn Collins, welcome to the show. I almost said it and I didn't. Hey, Stardust, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Derek Faulkner. See, I put the L in there. A lot of people just go, Derek Faulkner, right? They don't do it the way I do it. Because I care, man. Like, Moody Mongol, everybody. See, I care. I care for the LK community. You guys should have a community, those names with ALK, right? Because people never said, my name's never right. Rich Gordiano, it's Giordano. Rich Gordano, it's Giordano. Don't you see how the G and the I, huh? Yeah, never mind. Rich Geronimo, it's Giordano. Oh, no. Yeah, Richard O, that's who I am. I love having that last name now. Rich Gordon, it's Giordano. Well, they wrote Gordon. Oh, they did. Yeah, they wrote Gordon. I am Rich Gordon. you know, all of us who have names that people mispronounce, you know, we're used to our own names. But I get why people don't say my name. But Faulkner, that's like saying the Falkland Islands. It's Falkland Islands. But there's no ULK. So you got the ULK, which makes it, right? Isn't it FAU? Yeah, there you are. Oh, it's on the screen. I'm looking on the scroll. Okay. Yeah, you kind of blended in over there with the other names. I didn't really see you. Doesn't stick out. You know what? That is going to be an issue. Let's change the branding on that. Shall we? Oh, I like this one. We'll go to the bubble. No, I don't like it today. No. No. Whoa. Yikes. I used to do that. I think we all did. And then we were like, yeah, you know what? I need people to see me. Hey, everybody. Hey, where are you? Streamyards, all right. Streamyards, all right. All right. If I didn't say your name, don't get your panties in a bunch. Got a lot of show to do. But if I see you, I see you, you know? Hey, is that Shelly? How you doing, Shelly Moore? SL's here. What do you say? Samisa Jaja Banksa. How you doing, man? That felt good today. Cotton mouth. No. Alien bug. Hey, what do you say? Are we good? Can we go? All right. Yeah, I don't expect it to be, it's going to be a weird night tonight. Because there's other stuff, isn't there? Nothing going on? Nobody's here? Let's see if we can get it down. Bring down the volume a little bit. Hey, Anonymous Rex, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, whoa, woo, train rider. DG. Oh, what did I miss? What with Tucker? Good interview. Shoot, what did I miss? I heard about that, but who are we talking about? I can't remember. Oh, Putin. Yeah, I didn't watch it. No, I fell asleep. DB Property Maintenance. How you doing? Foghorn Leghorn. Giddy up. Lose batteries. Always a pleasure. It really is. Sam O. Marcel. There you are. Hey, Derek Kennedy. How you doing, man? Good, good. I know, I already... But people just... And it was... Yeah, Putin. I gotta watch that. I saw... And then I said, oh, I'll have to watch it, and I just forgot all about it. Hey, man, not that we're going to bet or anything, but the Super Bowl's coming up this weekend. And, I'm probably going to do a post-Super Bowl show. I don't remember what I did last year. I don't think I did one. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I'll look. But I wanted to do something for the Super Bowl because it's Sunday. Maybe we'll do... Oh, my God. We could go live for the members. Because I owe you one. That would be fun. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't show the screen, but I'd be watching the Super Bowl with everybody. Now, here's a problem. I use a Fire Stick, which has a satellite signal, and sometimes it might pause, and we won't be in sync. We'll get out of sync, and you'll be like, hey, I scored! And I'll be like, and he's ready to hike the ball, and I'm like, and there's a touchdown. They scored. You'll be like 8 seconds ahead of me. So that can't happen. So it'll have to be a post-game immediately after the Super Bowl UFO show. I don't know if I'll do members only. Maybe I will. I know I owe you. But it's on late and a lot of you guys won't be around, will you? All right, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. All right, we got to move on. Got things to do. So what were we talking about? How risky this business, and it really is. If you ever captured a real UFO, like I'm talking, I really saw something. It's 3D. I mean, it could be this thing. This would be better than everything we've ever seen in history. If this was a real UFO, I'm talking maybe I captured it, in a net, my pool net. I'm doing the pool and all of a sudden, zzz, and then I go, gotcha, but it would probably have lasers and shit and it would rip right through it or magically whoop, whoop, show up somewhere else. But if I did happen to capture it on video, and I know it's a real UFO, and because of its size, you wouldn't think there would be windows, but there are. You can see them right there. Let's just imagine it. I'm being for real. Because this has to happen, this conversation. It really does. So you capture this UFO on video. I'm just showing you what it might look like. But if you zoom in, because you have a really good zoom, you can see aliens in there. I mean, they're walking, they're pointing, they even have things on their heads, and it looks like you can see that close that they're looking at you and you looking at them. There's about 30 of them on all different decks, They're all like, and they're just small, 5-6 inch people. Well, in this one, they'd be probably half an inch, maybe a 1/4 inch size alien. That could be a reality because we could be that. We could be the 1/4 inch size alien living on this thing. You know what I mean? So, hey, the Earth could be much bigger than what they're telling us. But I don't think so because, they can tell. It's 25,000. But anyway, back to this. So you get it on video. The thing takes off, never to be seen again, but you have this video now about a minute and a half. Everybody on the planet is going to think it is fake because it would look too good to be true. But then again, if there is a cover-up, you're risking, if you wanted to go to MUFON, don't go to MUFON. Do not go to MUFON. Come to somebody like me who has nothing to lose, everything to gain. You hear? I'll keep it a secret, take it off. We'll talk. So anyway, you got this thing. And now you're like, oh, I'm going to get rich off this video. And no. Who do you go to? I'm going to call Corbell. What? Whoa, that's a bad risk. Don't do it. Don't. Now, I know some of you are going to be really upset with the next thing that comes out of my mouth. But I'm telling you the truth. Cousins' brothers would keep it a secret, and they've got some connections. Capiche? And there could even be a nice hefty reward of, well, I don't know. You'd have to talk to them. But I know there's at least $1 million on the table. Anyway. But that's who you could trust. I'm saying you could. I know them. I think I'm a good judge of character. Maybe I'm not. Maybe they fooled me for 5 years. Oh. Yeah. I doubt that. So you go to them. You can come to me because I'll go to them. You know what? I don't know what I would do, and I swear if you told me not to, I wouldn't. I really mean that. It would be very difficult because I would not know what to do at that point. Now, I do know other people, but I don't know if they would go to them because everybody seems to be connected. I didn't know some of these people that I found out recently were connected to such and such and so and so. And I was like, you kidding me? They know each other? It's like that. It's like, yeah, you didn't know? Nope. Always somebody new into the mix. So it's a very inconsistent community because you really see people changing sides so quickly. And a year is quick in this field, right? We've got Kirk Patrick getting beat up by Corbell. Can I just say, add this to the conversation? Good for Kirk Patrick. Right? Screw him. I'm sure he got screwed. I don't know if we're being told. For Jeremy Corbell to act that way, Kirkpatrick is probably correct. Oh, yeah. There's no evidence because there isn't. But the whistleblowers, where's the evidence? Well, they said they were there. Hey, I was at Lollapalooza too, right? Everybody went to the second, what was the thing that happened in the 60s? Lollapalooza? You know the concert, right? Nobody did. Oh, I saw, The Greatest Catch, You weren't even there. You were 4 years old, but my father made me watch the game. No, I was there. People say that, oh, I was in New York when 9/11 happened. I saw the towers come down in dust and dirt. And I hear some dust. People lie in this field like it is second nature first. Like it is just natural. Because they've been doing it. I wouldn't know who to go to if I captured this on video. other than myself. But in a way, I do know where I would go. But I'm not going to tell you. Can't do that. You give me the evidence, right? If you want to do that, and then we'll go forward. But it is scary. Because I'm telling you, man, I think they know what real things would look like. There were stories in Brazil, and I told the story about this girl who had some sort of issue in her chest, cancer, I think, or leukemia, and a little saucer came through her window, just like this, probably a little more put without the windows, and it flew. She's laying there flat. I think the thing even put a voice into her head and said, "Don't worry." So she laid there, and the thing comes over her chest, and she's like doing this, and then the thing goes, "Okay, day," and it takes off. A week later, she goes to the oncologist, who I don't know if that's right, whatever, the cancer doctor, and it was gone. She said something. I'm trying to remember if that was the one where we're going to take care of you, and they spoke in Spanish or some in Brazil, whatever they speak over there, right? Good story. So don't you think the governments would know if there was a video of this floating around the internet? Who put it out there? That's legit. That's legit, and they know it because they have it on video themselves. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, the government has got it all. See that arrow? That was me. I got Jeremy's, the Corbell tapes, and in the bag right there is the tapes, which is top disinfo. Like top secret. Anyway, I tried, I swear, and I'm running over a cliff. Because it's a risk. It's a risk being in this field if you have real evidence. Why do you think Jeremy's out there? I got it all. Everybody gives it. Everybody wants to tell me their stories. I don't know why they do, but I can get people to tell me things. No. You call them until you annoy the shit out of them. They just say, "Okay, I'll talk to you. Just stop calling me." That's how it goes down. That's what Bob Lazar said. Yeah. Jeremy said I called him, 15 times? I said, "Jesus, all right, I'll do the frickin' documentary. Just stop fucking calling." Right? Just please stop, Jeremy, please. I will kill you. You know who I am. Oh, I do. Then we will never have this conversation again, shall we? Nope. All right. Wait, I forgot. I'm sorry, Aaron. It's a super sticker from AARON. Has anybody ever done that yet? From Amco, the gas station or whatever, that brake place, AA, beep, beep. MCO. Larry David even did a little bit on it in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Anyway, thank you, Aaron, for the $2 we round up here. Thank you very much. I appreciate the $2, 2 quid. What is it? Super sticker, I know. 2 quid, 2 bits. No. What's the other thing that well, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. I can't think of it. I'm having a brain freeze. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Ongoing support. You are continuing. Oh, that's right. I didn't mention it. Forgot. But you can support the show if you like the vibe, you like the message, you like the narrative that we think is the truth, because it seems like it. That's all. It just seems like it. And you can help support what I just said. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show descript. You know what to do. Thanks, Aaron. Meep, meep. It is good. Very good weed. Very good. And you know what? I haven't done it in hours. That's the beauty of it all. I mean, it's still in me. But it goes so fast. All right. We'll get back to that for a moment. There's some things we got to go to look at, talk about. Oh my God, I did. Oh, it's it's. Hold on a sec. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. This might take just a second. Alien girl. Hey, how are ya? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Is mine forked here? Is Chris here? Alien girl, alien girl, AAGG111. It's the AG 111 show. Every morning at 7 a.m. right here on the tubes. That's YouTube, everybody. No, she's not here. It's her birthday. Let me know when she gets here if you can remember. Capiche? I meant to say capiche, and it came out babiche. Hey, FAP's here. What do you say? How do you be? Who's this guy? Anselmo Pedroso. Man. Pleasure is all mine, bro. Yahoo. Welcome. U.S. covert projects, targeted individual. We touched on that yesterday with some of the music that comes from the band Rush. They were tagged as a band that worked with the MK Ultra folk, and their music somehow gave off maybe a song or a couple. It's what somebody said. They give off a certain vibration, make you do stuff if you're programmed for it. Only if you're programmed for it and you hear that song, Overture, it has to be Overture, 2112. It's got to be that song. The way it starts, right? The synthesizers of the 70s. God, I love that. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. People tell me things they probably shouldn't. That's what the core bastard says. Core bastard. I just thought of it. I'm sorry about that, Jeanette. Hey, Dorothy, how do you do? Dit.55 on X, everybody. All right. So, happy birthday. I just saw this on X. I saw it earlier, and I just seen this now. And it looks like Kashi Chris had a nice birthday at the store. Look at that, huh? She's at the casino. She looked great. She looks great. I can't speak tonight. See, I have cotton mouth. I gotta go get that drink. I'm gonna have to tell you guys to just chill out for like 18 seconds. Not even. I have it sitting right behind me. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do it in a minute. Excuse me. Let's get back on track. Shall we? Oh. Nope, I can't play it because I didn't get the approval. Oh, boy. You know, I'm going to show you something, and you can just look at this on your own. All right. Do you guys know what Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are? They're two probes, or whatever you want to call them, that we sent out in September of 77, August, and then September. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 went out towards the Milky Way. They got Jupiter, Saturn, and then on the way past the last, what is the last one? Uranus? Pluto? Past Pluto? It took a picture of the pale blue dot. Now, here, what I'm going to show you is the mission status that's live. And there's something very odd going on with Voyager 1. It's coming home. It's going backwards. Yeah, why would it be going backwards? Look at this one. Voyager 2 still going away. And look at that. I'll be right back. Look at the whole thing. I didn't turn any music. It's not that kind of break. I told you, 18 seconds or so. Not even. I'm already out of breath. That was a long walk up a short pier. Okay. Isn't that wild? How's that happening? It doesn't make sense. Why is it coming home? I love it. I love it. I don't know if it's a gimmick, but there. Okay, so when I clicked on this, I put in, hold on, let me see. Is this giving me a backup? No. Oh, I'll have to find it. I put in, why is Voyager 1 coming back? I mean, this has been going on for a few days. I think I have the link right next to it that shows when they put the link up, what the numbers were. Let me see if I can get that. God, I don't know. Why did I not have it? I had it all planned out. All right. Let me see. It's probably here. Jack Sarfatti. Ugh. Did you know MUFON got hacked? Yeah, it was a big rage yesterday. I didn't hear about it until it was too late. Everybody was talking about it. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. All right, hold on. Let me see. I did get a lot of stuff for today. No, must play. Hold on. No. No. Oh, we got to watch that, though. This, no. Looks fake. Read this. Post it. Is this it? Hold on. Let me get back to it. Yeah. I'll have to pull you back into it tomorrow. I can't find it. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that All right, now I want to play this for you. I normally wouldn't, but this made me a little happy. Just a little bit. Well, it makes me realize that I'm right about Ross Coulthart. Let me see if this is it. I think this is it. Yeah, I have nothing against him personally. I just don't like him in the UFO community because he makes these extraordinary claims. And we've seen this pattern before from people who just get into the field and think they're going to fool everybody. So they come up with this grandiose story to garner attention, and they get the attention. And, if you just look at a little bit of history of him, I always think Rose first, Rose Cuckold, doesn't have the best history in journalism. Not a very, how should I say, trustworthy person, maybe? I don't know. Is it there? Is there something in our teeth? You wouldn't be able to tell. Got all these white lights all over me. No, just one. All right, I'm going to play this. It's interesting in a way because I want to bring you up to speed on what I think he's talking about or lying about. So here it says, Coulthart is talking to folks who work in the NonHuman reverse engineering program. He's real hip into that now, right? He thinks he's going to be the guy that's going to talk to and get information on reverse engineered stuff. Everybody gets nowhere, but he's going to try, he says. So, all right. And he talks to folks who work in the NonHuman reverse engineering program, the one Sean Kirk Patrick said doesn't exist. See, why would Kirk Patrick say that? Because it might be the truth. See, maybe Kirk Patrick was telling the truth, and that's why Corbell got angry and played it up. Right? He had to. He had to make it look like, oh my God, they made Jeremy Corbell act that way. He must be lying. Kirk Patrick must be he must be just doing that. That's not right. But he told the truth, maybe. That it doesn't exist. No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying maybe it doesn't. What do we know? We only know what they tell us from that side of the field. Right? What have we been talking about all year? It's their narrative. You gotta, it's hard. It is. You really gotta follow everybody to see all the angles that are. It's hard. It's not. Who has time all day long to do that? Really, I do. It sucks. But it's hard to find the ones that are really bad. And this is bad. I haven't even played it yet. It just makes me mad. Michael Huntington put this up, and he says that manipulation of group emotional states and management of expectations of events to mitigate peeling away of disheartened believers is a psychological control message dynamic commonly found in groups that rely on continuous emotional feeding to maintain participatory engagement. Wow. He used some words, huh? Woo, that was almost tough. All right, let's listen. I almost got one brain cell back from just reading that. I do feel special.
I think you are going to see a lot more coverage. This year is going to be, and I know everybody...
This year, it's already halfway through February. Nothing!
Rolls their eyes at this. This year is going to be a very interesting year. There are reasons why
course.
It's all going dark. The reasons are, firstly...
It's all going dark. Everybody's talking about it. Everything's quiet now.
Yes, I am. I've made no secret of this. I'm talking to people who purport to be working inside the legacy crash retrieval reverse engineering program. The one that Dr. Kirk Patrick says doesn't exist. The simple fact is...
Does it? I don't know. Do you know for sure? Can you prove it? Well, there's this and that. Yeah, I know there's this and that. Thank you.
Those people have got a very clear message now from the Pentagon and the intelligence community that we don't have your back. That despite what Congress has very clearly laid out in legislation, that there should be no criticism, no attacks of people for coming forward about illegal programs that have been concealed improperly.
Oh, listen.
From Congress. It's been made very, very clear by the Pentagon's person who they appointed to investigate UAPs that we are going to bully and intimidate you if you try and come forward.
Who? I have never seen any posts like this, and I've been asking for them. Where are they? It's made up. Do you guys ever see them? Hey, let's all get together and, I know that there are maybe a couple of people out there that are talking about it, but I don't think anybody's forming factions or groups to say, hey, when that whistleblower comes out, let's really nail his ass to the wall with hard questions. We don't even get a chance to ask him or even approach him. I don't know, man. I don't know. What are you guys saying in here in the chat? Bobby McBride. They already reverse engineered everything they have, so no need to anymore. That's true. Yeah, you know what? It probably is something like that. But we don't really know, right? It could be. I think it's more that than the other. Anything that's not that is the other. Pick and choose, pick and choose. Hey, Moody says, hey, listen, apart from knowing the exact thread count of Nap's fine silk pillows, because Corbell's face spends most of its time in there, while Nap, hey, whoa, what has Corbell done for ufology? Moody Mongol, everybody, that's a little bit on the, hey, man, I'll time you out. No, just keep it, just a smidgen. All right, what's Dorothy saying? Laying down to listen now. I've been vertical. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, what? Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you. All righty. That asshat, Rose Cuckold, should go back to studying kangaroos. I know, like, Dorothy, do you get the feeling it's just the same old stuff every day at Goof On? Does it feel like that? I can't help it, though. Like, am I not supposed to talk about... I'm not saying that's why you're laying down. I'm just bringing it up. Because I've been accused by one... You know, it's only one person. And I have to ask myself, am I? Yeah. This is what the news is in ufology. This is what's happening. I can't help it if they want to tell us all these things they can't prove. All right, let's finish. All right, here we go. So these attacks from who, what, where, when, and why. I know there's people out there who disagree and will make comments, but Rose talks about death threats here, I think, in a minute, if I remember this correctly.
That's the very clear message and perception that I take from the way that Dr. Kirk Patrick has behaved himself in the last few weeks. All he's done is go out on a media rant which is designed to intimidate people from feeling they cannot feel okay about coming forward. As I say, it's not going to work, but I also urge patience from people out there. I've actually had people threatening me, saying, tell all, reveal everything you know, or we're going to attack you. And I think, well, big fuck you.
Really? Really? Is that what he said? Wow. He does know how crazy people are, right? Yeah. He knows. He has to know. He's a journalist and he's controversial. So yeah, he's not scared. He's not scared. But, you know, people are really emotional when it comes to this topic. And I don't understand why they have to be that emotional, like overstep the line. There's no reason to threaten anybody. There isn't, really. You know? Just none. I can't think of any reason at all to threaten anyone. It's sad. And it happens, and it has been happening. You know, my wife, I was told that if I didn't stop talking about this individual, who, by the way, was on meth, and he said he's going to rape my wife while I watch, because he's going to beat me up and force me to watch, while he slices my dog in half and pours the blood all over me. Yeah. Yep. There's risk. Let me tell you. There's risk. People who've been following Goof On from the AZ UFO show knows that story. I won't repeat the person's name, although I have hundreds of times. I just don't care to bring his name up. But here we go. The threat, the risk. And this is why I get very angry with these people. They don't. They don't know what it's like. They make believe they do, but they don't. And that bothers me. This is one of the things that slips through the cracks that we don't get to talk about, because who wants to talk about it that long? You know, it's depressing. There's enough bad things going on in ufology. I get it. But when people get threatened the way I was threatened, my family was threatened, you know, somebody's going to beat up Ross Cuckold, or Rose, whatever. Yeah, I don't like that. Now, if you want to pull it off like I challenged Lou Elizondo after he said, all right, you know the story. All right, let's continue this. Hear the rest. He was threatened if he didn't tell the truth. All of it. Tell us the truth, or we'll attack you. We'll attack you. Who says that? Nobody says we're going to attack you. Nobody says that. I don't believe it. Nobody has ever said, tell us the truth or we'll attack. I mean, I've been threatened because we were having a conversation and somebody thought I was lying about something, and they said, tell the truth or I'll beat it out of you. You know, we were just talking. I mean, the internet. I mean, that didn't even happen. Not in it. No risk involved. No risk. Just reward for making up stories about UFOs. Or not making up, but reiterating stories that have never been proven as if real. Once again. It's not acceptable.
Going to attack you. And I think, well, big fuck you. The simple fact is, this is methodical, plodding work. We're entering into the boring phase of investigation. It's checking sources, verifying information, doing the homework, the very thing that, frankly, a lot of the critics say we never do.
I believe he does research, sure. I absolutely do. But I think he's programmed, told what to do and what to say, don't say. Yeah, I'm not so sure he's as rogue as he wants us to believe. But so far, he's said a lot of stuff since coming into this field a few years ago, and has produced, well, an interview with David Grush. It was a good interview. I'll give him that. But other than that, that was kind of like, here, Rose, you've been doing such a good job. We're going to give this gift to you, and you are now going to be a part of history with the rest of us. It's going to be the wrong side of history, but will you play along anyway? And, you know, of course I will. What does it pay? Holy yeah, I'll do it. Whoop. And the lie continues as the pockets fill. And you guys think, no, why does everybody go to the money? Everybody goes to the money. How do you know he's getting paid off? Because people do things for money. There's no other reason. It's money or a way to make money. It always is. With these guys, when it comes to mainstream media, it absolutely is all about money and glory. They want to get that story. And I don't blame them. I get it. I want the story too, but don't lie, cheat, steal, and make up stuff you'll never prove. He's going to be chasing that underground UFO his whole life. Oh, I already know where it is. Well, show us. Yeah, that's it. Just tell us where it is. No, because you'll go there. Of course we want to go there. We want to look around, see if it's weird. See if there's wires running into the ground. You know, see if there's pipes for people to breathe under. You know, I don't know what's going on. I just want to know what it looks like. Just tell us where it is. That's it. All right. I spent so much time. How often have I talked about Rose? Haven't talked about her in a while. On purpose. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. I know. People love him, though. People love him. I see him for what he is. Yeah, they took that story down. So I thought that was pretty cool. That Voyager 1, it's going home. Very weird. I'm going to leave that thing here. Leave it up. I wish I had it on the back wall. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I talked about that yesterday. This is one of the narratives that's being echoed by the left echo chambers. Of course, I read this yesterday, but there's no harm in reading it again today because it goes in with what's going on. This is the narrative they want us to believe. So Ryan, who's aka UFO Jesus, aka Ryan, it seems that some UFO diehards not only oppose disclosure, but also disapprove of scientists' involvement in the field. The most ridiculous statement I think I've ever heard in this field. That's a risky statement to make. That makes you just look ridiculous. Right? Why UFO diehards? I don't know who he's talking about because he's too chicken to mention if it's us or somebody else. I want to know. There's UFO diehards not only oppose disclosure. Who opposes disclosure? Do you? Do you? I don't. And we don't want scientists' involvement in the field. So I think what he's doing is gaslighting. Isn't that what this is? He's gaslighting. He's talking out his ass just to get people to talk. He has jumped the shark. I figured you out, Ryan. You're a sellout. You are a sellout. That's what's different lately. I remember, I'm like, that's not Ryan. He doesn't act this way. About 6 months ago. Like, what is wrong with him? I don't remember him swearing and acting like this. See, these people on that side, what happens is they lie to themselves for so long while they're lying to you and I and gaslighting the community, which has got to be somewhat confusing because you need to know both sides, what triggers them, what triggers us, right? You got to manage, you got to walk that line. And eventually it just eats them up inside. And then you have what we had a couple of days ago, right? Chris Leto, he lost it. Says he vapes every day. I know, who cares? But for him to say it, it's weird. And then he played a guitar live yesterday, singing, and Jeremy made a great song mocking, because I didn't see the video of Chris Leto, but I have the video of Jeremy, and I want to play it. It's perfect time for it. This song is absolutely fantastic. It is. The words are great. And, it's not perfectly played because I don't know if he's acting like he's somewhat good at the guitar, but you'll see. It's kind of funny and it's meant to be. So I don't know. Here, let me pull it up. When I set these up for me, I put what it is. And I send it to me. If I get a link somewhere, in the subject line, I go, play this Jeremy's guitar, right? I know what it is. I did that, and it's not here. I know I did it. No, I'm really angry. I want to play it. Let me see if no, that's Reed. No, that's Black Budget Programs. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, I found it. It's from who is Axelrod? Off of Jeremy. All right. Well, this is Jeremy, or better known as Alien Scientist, on X. I mean, on YouTube.
Things are getting tougher when you can't tell a fraud from a real whistleblower. Wide open the road to disclosure now.
Go!
It's looking pretty narrow. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know
nothing.
All I know is that I don't know nothing. Last night I watched Chris Lato smash his Fender Strat. So I went to my phone and I called up Michael Strat. I said, buddy, are you seeing the news? He said, it's all a bunch of grifters without any clues. They say the evidence is coming real soon, but I'm feeling it's the kind that you cook in a spoon. Well, all I know is that I don't know nothing.
All I know is that I don't know nothing. Everybody! All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing.
Dude, the research gets kicked to the side. Your truth on Bob Lazar is not gonna change their mind.
Oh!
All I know about UFOs. All I know is
that
your
I don't
homeboys frontin'.
Oh, sorry.
All I know about UFOs.
Sing it!
All I know is that your homeboys frontin'.
Oh! That was unbelievable. You know what? That was very good. Seriously. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know nothing. And then he said, all I know is that you don't know. I don't know. But he changed it up, which was smart. You do two, and then you change it. That was fun. Good for him, man. Good for him. Took a risk. I say he did. I think he nailed it. I think he nailed it out of the park. If that was an enemy of mine, I hope not. If it was, I would say the same thing. Talent is talent and fun is fun, and you can somehow do them together. That's a talent. So he pulled it off. All right. Took a risk. Took a risk. Yeah, I know. I saw it. Let's check this out. Have you guys seen this? This looks like a very interesting movie. I think I can play it, right? We can play these. Yeah. It's The Aviary. That's the name of it. Yeah. It looks wild. I don't know if it's out already. Oh, it's a year old. I never saw it. So check it out. Is it real? It's real. Oh!
Julian.
Whoops.
I just feel like he's here with us.
That was Seth's power. He got us lost in our own minds. Something was changing at the aviary.
Okay, so this is just... Oh, this reminds me of that... not the movie where they get old, but, you know, it's something like that. But there are movies like this where you're in a place where it messes with your mind. You don't know if you're you or if you're him, and then you don't know. But that's what this is. It's a mind game. And then at the end, she says,
Here with us.
Try it again. Very good.
Forget about it on Paramount. That looked like it might be fun, but now that I've seen it for the second time, just don't know. Hey, thanks guys for hanging out tonight. It is Thursday. It is. It's February 8th, 2024. All right, I'm going to play a clip just because I'm in the mood to play something different. 911 operators. They're supposed to be compassionate, quick, and be able to make decisions based on someone's description from the questions you're asking them. Are you alone? Where are you? How many people are in the house? Sometimes your own family may be your fault. Don't call the police. And, well, we had this. Check it out. This is wild. I never thought I'd hear this on a 911 call. Never thought.
Yes, I need a police officer over here at 7th Court.
What's going on?
I've got two teenage daughters, and I just got home from work. They were physically fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is completely out of control. And I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over and shoot her?
Wow. Wow. Never thought I'd ever hear that. All right. I had to just be excited.
Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so...
Who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
Okay, that's not funny, Mike.
I'm sorry.
Guess what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because you know what? This is really not very funny.
I know it's not, ma'am.
Well, guess what? It's not going to be very funny when I go in front of your supervisor and tell him.
I understand.
I guess he can just listen to the tape.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, sorry doesn't...
That's unreal. I don't know what happened to that guy. It's a short. I'm pretty sure he got fired. Yeah. Unless there's a backstory. Maybe this lady calls in all the time. And maybe, just maybe, there was a conversation they may have had where she could have joked on a 911 call and said, just come over here, shoot him, I don't care. You know? And then he just said, what do you want us to do? Come over and shoot her? From a previous conversation that we don't know about because they're showing us only what they want. It's just weird that a 911 operator would say that just to some stranger. But I hope it wasn't. I hope it was just an ongoing, small town feud going on over there or whatever. 12 and 14. Oh, Maron. Can you imagine? Good Lord. Kicking holes in doors and walls, and she's scared of her? You call the police. Yeah, she did the right thing. She did. She was scared. You shouldn't be scared of your own kids. All right. Well, I was, here, check this out. I'm just going through stuff because I got thrown off track earlier. And then I got into these videos. But when I was talking about the risk factor, excuse me, there's also many other things that people never hear about. So what are the risks in ufology? The first one I brought up was who and what kind of evidence you have, right? If you have the best evidence in the world, you definitely have a craft, you even have beings, who do you go to? Who do you trust? You can't trust the government. You definitely can't trust MUFON. They were just hacked, right? Again, hacked. You know what happened. They got the data transfer. That's all. That's all that is. It's for the, tax purposes for that They don't make any money there, right? Nonprofit? Yeah. And the risks of having that video would lead you to many unopened and unexpected doors that you could ever imagine. So, and Men in Black, you'll definitely find out if the Men in Black are real. If you have something legitimate and somehow it leaked out on the internet. Because there's no other way they could know unless you go into the digital world, right? So keep it out of there. Unless they hacked your phone and you recorded it on your phone, which you shouldn't. If you're a real sky watcher, you got that on a camera, camcorder. I don't care. Just do not have it on a cell phone. You can if you're in an emergency. All right? All right. An emergency, but that you should never be without your cap. You should never be without it. That's all I'm saying. You can have one of your 3 cameras with you and a handheld tripod at all times. Go in my car right now. I got it in the trunk. Yep. Yep. Have to buy new batteries every 7-8 months. I do have one plugged in though right next to me. It's ready to go. I'm trying to get something here in Florida. This sky over here is amazing. But you don't get a whole full sky. You get, a little circle, and it's nothing. The trees are everywhere. So you go to these parks, and yeah, sure, it's a park. You can walk in the grass, but look, dude, I'm telling you, every park's got a little river, some shit in there where snakes and all these different kind of rodents, even alligators might find it comforting. And they're out there everywhere in Florida, wherever you go. I ain't having it. I can't unless I go out with somebody else. We could have each other's back. But other than that, I've done it by myself. I went out droning at night to the park. It sucked scared. It sucked. I think that I made a video out there for third phase one night. Yeah, that's why I went there. All right. Anyway, so that was risky. Think about this as boots on the ground. Location is everything. How do you get to those locations? You don't have to. You get close to those dangerous locations. Well, where would be dangerous? Sedona, Arizona. Why is it there? Well, really? The Red Rocks, the cliffs, oh my. The Grand Canyon's only an hour and a half north or 2. The Grand Canyon. I've never skywatched at the Grand Canyon. That's one thing I forgot to do before I came here. It's still in my wheelhouse. I can still do it. But nobody ever catches anything at the Grand Canyon because it's all park. You can't go in there at night. You can only go to the outskirts, I guess. It's weird. We've been talking about UFOs the whole time. I didn't even think of the risks of being a paranormal researcher, looking for the ghosts, the demons. It's a risk. It is stupid, but it really is. It's a risk. You're going into homes, dilapidated buildings, right? Broken down coliseums, malls, all sorts of places. And what happens is you could fall through and fall into, who knows what. Lay on a spike. It's dangerous being a paranormal researcher. I'm on my own when I do these things, right? If I didn't get sick last year, I would have gone to a couple of these haunted places with some help. But I don't know if I can still get that help in Florida. I hope I can. And I would be real appreciative if I can get this person to come along. I've got to make a trip to Orlando very soon. There's some weird activity happening that I got wind of in Orlando, UFOs. Miami just had another sighting. There's some weird activity happening here in Florida. I'm telling you, it's not over. Florida's going to be something special this year, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying it. What the hell? But it makes sense. It does to me. Because nobody ever looks towards Florida anymore. Florida hasn't been hot since the 80s for UFOs. It's time to bring it back. I say we bring it home. It's why I'm here. It's why I'm here. That's why I think I'm here anyway. I wanted to play this clip for you. It says, real X-Men in black speaks one time and exposes the truth before he passes away in 1989. I'm going to play it. Let me pull it up. Oh, okay, here it is. Bringing it up in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh.
This man's name is Joseph Spencer. He recorded this interview in 1989. He was dying.
This is good.
And he actually died the following year in 1990.
That's not
the only
good.
time he's ever talked about this on camera. It's about 14 minutes long, and I'll just show you a few clips. But he's ex-CIA, and more importantly, he claims to be ex-Men in Black. And just check out what he's saying here.
Okay, so that just clarifies one thing. The Men in Black are human, right? Maybe they didn't start out that way. Maybe the aliens recruited humans. Recruited, that's cute. That's interesting. He claims, this is, you know, you got to have a lot of guts to say you're an ex-Men in Black. This better have evidence. Like, does he have a special tattoo that doesn't come off? You know, it's done with the special laser plasma thing. You know, there's got to be something attaching this guy to aliens. If not, then it's another hoax. I'm just saying.
This transition.
The greater the claim, the greater the evidence. All right, I'm sorry.
Died the following year in 1990. It's the only time he's ever talked about this on camera. It's about 14 minutes long, and I'll just show you a few clips. But he's ex-CIA, and more importantly, he claims to be ex-Men in Black. And just check out what he's saying here.
This transition in my life happened in 1970. The senior Black project director was William T. Latham, who had worked under CIA Executive Director Richard Schlesinger. Latham stated that I was the perfect candidate for my new position. I was a foster child, and I had no connections to existing relatives. I had no friends or social life.
All that should be provable.
It was easy for them to erase my past and
I guess not.
Provide me with a new identity. I gave myself to them as a priest would to his God.
Well, my next question would be, what is your original name? Go. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But first, my mind had to be erased.
Oh, for cripe's sakes. My mind had to be... You know what? Prove it. Prove it. No. No. We have been in this too long. Come on, man. 20 years ago, when I stepped foot into this community, David Wilcock was already known and was already being called out as a bullshitter, right? Come on, man. 20 him back 3 times? And he's still stupid? Now, actually, he's a smart guy. But he's so smart, he's stupid. Yeah, he's one of those. Yeah, poor guy. He doesn't even know what to do anymore with himself. Poor guy. He did it to himself. No wonder why he went into... Never mind.
I was injected with various forms of mind-altering drugs.
Me too.
LSD, heroin, mescaline, morphine, sodium pentothal, and more.
It was the 70s. Everybody was. Come on, I was 10. I was 2. No, I wasn't.
More drug-induced hypnosis followed with antegrade and retrograde amnesia. The goal was to program me to do two things: kill and forget. After 9 months of programming, I had become a man in black.
Did you hear the way he said, kill and forget? He really wanted us to know that he killed people, which is what a liar does when they're trying to make their story more credible. They think they need to make the important sounding words, the ones that are going to stick in your mind. Murder? Memory erased? So he says those things a little bit aggressively to make them stand out. It's a very psychological thing they do. It's called bullshitting.
What I later discovered was that not all the men in black were human. About a third were alien hybrids. Their distinctive feature was the absence of whites in their eyes, giving the impression of empty eye sockets. This unsettled me, and it took months to adjust to the reality of alien integration.
Yeah. It couldn't be the LSD or the drugs they gave you. I wouldn't have made them look funny at all. Sorry, I forgot I didn't move it back. That wouldn't have made you feel any different. You would have seen the world just the way you saw it before. Pristine and clean. Just the way your mind used to be before they... Oh, next.
My assignments largely dealt with UFO sightings and crash sites. In August of 1971, I witnessed my first UFO crash site just north of Edwards Air Force Base in California.
Yeah, me too.
Inside the craft were 3 grade humanoids, 2 dead, 1 still alive. Also in the craft was a human female abductee. The alien humanoids were
Her name was Trish. And she was from planet Vulcan. What movie? I can't remember that movie either. So, that's the real time Men in Black. One time he speaks. Just once. That's it. One and done. Not doing it again. Why? Hard to remember all these lies. So that was hard. I can't believe I remembered them all. You did well. You did well. Here's your $100,000. Now shut up and die already. Hey, the money was poisoned. You should have never touched it. You're greedy. You're a liar. No, but I really did, good. Yeah, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that guy. I believe there are things like that. So why wouldn't I believe this guy? Because he didn't sound believable. He had bad body language and he smelled like electricity. Yeah. Hey, speaking of electricity, would you like to see the most incredible ball lightning video you've ever seen? Me too. I'm going to bring it up right now. Why does ball lightning look like the orbs we see in the UFO and the UAP videos? Asks World War III on X, can there be some connection? Wait until you see these. You're going to love it. There's no way in hell these are CGI. No way. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Just smile more. In today's video, we will be exploring the mysterious and fascinating phenomenon known as ball lightning.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stick around to learn more about this rare natural occurrence.
You stick around. What movie? Commando. When Arnold Schwarzenegger threw his 8-inch blade across 30 feet of air and it just hit a guy right in the midsection, right into the wall. Stick around. See, this part here never moved. All this should be jittery, and I didn't see it jitter, like electricity would. I'm not sure if we're looking at real or real CGI. I see something here.
Ball lightning is a rare atmospheric phenomenon
And this is
that is still
fake.
not fully understood by scientists.
Right? This is known as fake. This was CGI ball too.
It is
A
a
good one.
ball-shaped glowing object that appears during thunderstorms and is typically about the size of a basketball.
Yeah, not the size of a beach ball on steroids. That's the freaking boulder from Raiders of the Lost Ark you got there.
The exact mechanism behind the formation of ball lightning is
Exactly. All right, I can't. I just can't. Here, I'll do it this way because... Oh, this one. See, this looks real. This is real. All right, we got some real bee light. Go. Oh, come on, computer. Not now. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got technical problems for sure. 5, hurry up. 4, get the wires. 3, Marty. 2, Doc. 1. That didn't work either. It's going to make me want to refresh it. That's what I'm going to have to do. Yep. Refreshing. He's refreshing. You refreshed it there. Look at that. I did it. These are real, by the way. Hey, doesn't it look like the one from the very first thing we saw? It's exactly the same. It's 'cause it's fake. Oh. Oh my God, that might be fake. It might be fake. Haha. Is that fake? Come on, somebody help me. Predator? No, it wasn't Predator. You might be right. You know what? I really feel like it isn't, though, Moody. I'll have to look that up. Stick it down. Did you look it up in Google's? Look it up in Google's and let me know. Oh, hold on. No, I don't want to yell. Maybe it is. Praise the dots. God, I love you. Okay, Moody. All right, you're right. I am questioning, so I would believe you over me on this one. All right, stick around. In Commando, he throws, oh, that's right, he throws the broken steam through the guy who looked like he was the lead singer for the Village People. Right, yeah, you're right. Let off some steam. No, but I also thought he did it in Commando. You want to know? Wasn't it when he was looking at the axe? When he was chopping the wood, and then he took out that Commando knife and threw it? You're right. All right, let's get back to work. Reminds you of Greg's UFO on the Brady Bunch. Dude, why don't I remember that? Seriously? They did an episode on UFOs on the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I think this is fake. Yeah. Ball lightning is very quick. And that one shrinked and got bigger. It doesn't do that. Once it starts to lose its electricities, it's gone. This is the one that's real, I think. They do hoover for a second. Sometimes they do hoover. Let's see, is that a plane? Oh yeah, that could be ball lightning hanging out in the disc. It's gonna disappear. That's what they do, man. So let me ask you this. When you look at this and go back 1,000 years where they didn't have the internet and all that stuff, did they, I got the poll, I see it. Thank you, Alfie Joe Bob. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Damn it. I did forget. Hold on. Yeah, I can't remember. All right. So anyway, oh, it almost came back to me. I almost remembered. Nope, it's gone. Let's just play it and watch it. It'll come back. Beep. Beep. See, that was weird. Come on. Why do they go out of focus so often? Wait, this isn't. Oh, it's fake. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was fake. That looks real. That looks like a real one. That's how it happens. Right out of the storm. It's plasma. It's supposed to be plasma energy, yeah? Oh. Whoa! Wow! Oh, man! I've heard that happen before. That was loud. Oliver! Wow, look at that. I hated Oliver. They jumped the shark when they got Oliver. The Brady Bunch adopted kid. 6 wasn't enough? Plus Alice and Tiger? Unbelievable. They used to call them Damons. Yep. Continues select. Thank you very much. They did, yeah. They called them Damons. Damon Wayans, the Damon brothers. English. All over funny people. All right, where is it? Oh, right there? Right here in the middle? Nah, fake. It's a reflection of the sun. I'm not buying it. Nope. He's sitting in the same spot too long. Yeah, this is fake. Why do they gotta put this on the internet? Come on. Nobody believes you. That's not how it works. I had one of these orbs. And it didn't look like this. It came into our house. It was alive. I'm telling you, they don't look like this. That one was a good one, though, but they don't look like that. You know, they look like...
Today's video.
I don't know. Maybe there's different types. But the energy that we saw, me and my ex, was like the orb was there, but it's like the energy was constantly coming from the inside out. Like there was a center, like maybe a, I don't know, metallic ball that had energy coming out, like the sun. Oh my God, shit. That's what it reminded me of. Yes, like a little sun. I never thought of it like that. Wow. Damn it, that's wild. It did. And we could smell the discharge. You know, like when you get your socks and there's too much static, you can smell that discharge. That was so pungent. It was as pungent as like the 4th of July. Didn't smell like that. It didn't smell like gunpowder, but you could even taste it in your mouth. Yeah, it was like putting a penny in your mouth. Never forget that. Yeah, that was freaking weird. When it came from the outside, it went through a window, and in front of that window was a brand new tree that was just put there a few days ago. And it went to the right side of the tree. It went to that, came through the window, stopped in front of the TV. Seemed like it was looking at us. We were freaking out. The dog was like, you know, and I was like, my wife was like, we weren't, but the dog was, and it went into the bathroom, did its thing, stopped, and looked like it was looking at us again. We didn't even move. I don't even remember. It's like, I don't remember my wife. Like, I know she was there, but it was just such a weird experience, man. Like, I'm trying to remember it as clearly as possible. It is just so, it's the same every time. It's like, you could see colors. I don't know what it meant. We talked about that one all the way till 5 in the morning. And she went to sleep for 45 minutes and woke up, went to work. She was in bed before me, but man, that was such a weird night. We were redoing the bathroom, remodeling it. It went into the bathroom. It was like in the mirror. The reflection, it's like it looked at itself in the mirror, and then it went in the closet, and you can hear the hangers moving. You know, like it's back there. And then it came through. The most amazing paranormal experience ever. Ever. And it didn't last that long. I mean, it sounds like it lasted a long time. It didn't. It was done and over with in probably 30 seconds, maybe. It sounds long, but it felt like forever. I remember I couldn't breathe because I was so nervous. Yeah, that was so bizarre. Man, sorry. It was just really bizarre. It was so weird. I'm like, I've had weird dreams before. It was almost as if it was like a dream in reality. So when I hear people talking about this and that and orbs and shit, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not how it is. Now, I'm not saying, I think I went into that story saying, I don't know if all of these energies are the same type of thing that came in through the window. Oh, and by the way, that tree that it went through on the right-hand side, half of it died. Yeah, it was a sapling. It was a baby. And it still had the sticks in it and everything to keep it from, flopping around. Yep. Told my wife, and this is the weird thing. This is weird. This is just not even funny. So we had a landscaper who was coming over and told my wife, make sure that Rudy doesn't take the tree out because I had to go to work. I couldn't be late for this meeting. So I had to be at work. She was leaving about 30 minutes after me, but Rudy usually came over about 10, about an hour and a half after we left. And told her to call him. She did. Don't take the tree that's in front of the window of the master bedroom. Do you know the one? See, the one right by the back door to the left. That's right. I came home 3:45 in the afternoon, went immediately to the tree. It was gone. It was gone. I thought Rudy took it, so I called my wife and I said, Rudy took the tree. She's like, God dang it, I told him not to. So we did a 3-way call with him. And she brought me in, and we were talking. And I'm like, Rudy, did you take the tree? No, he immediately said, I did not take, I know not to, I didn't take nothing. You didn't take any trees out of the backyard. No, none of your other guys. No, today it was just me. I was by myself, so I know nobody could take it. And when he came over the next day because he felt bad and he wanted to see what tree I was talking about, just to make sure. He goes, let me show you the tree you're talking about so I know I didn't take it. So he's the nicest guy you could ever had. He went right there. He's like, yeah, no, I didn't take it. And I wouldn't leave it like that. If I did take the tree, I wouldn't leave a hole like that and leave it dirty. I go, okay. I believe you. It's just, who took it? I don't know, man. So maybe I walk away. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, maybe. That's a good story. Risk. That night was pretty wild, though, because the next day was when I went out sky watching, excuse me, and saw the guy who was videotaping me and recorded him, spy guy. That's another thing. And a lot of people don't know this, but MUFON has different, in each state or states that are with MUFON that do this research, they have people, the locals that live there. And when I was going around recording and putting stuff up on, I was sending my stuff to Brian Vike and not Coast to Coast, friggin' guy still around. Anyway, a couple of websites, and I was getting known, and I'm out. You guys have seen the video where the guy's recording me, and I thought it was Jeff Willis for some reason, but the guy had long hair, and it was weird, man. That was weird. I don't like it. But MUFON sends people out to find out. They researched me, is what we think it was after all that. We think it was somebody who worked for MUFON. And I'm like, okay, so here's the video of the guy. Does anybody recognize this guy? Man, there was nobody in MUFON who looked like that guy. So, but he knew how to work a tripod and a camera, obviously, because when he saw me, I was zoomed in already, and then he must have zoomed in while I was looking right at him. He must have not noticed at first. Then he's like, oh shit, this guy's looking at me. He turns his head and pushed the camera down instead of turning the wheel like an amateur would. He knows you can just push it down and it'll uncoil. Very interesting that day. I think it was August 8th. 2000, doesn't matter. 2006. 2004. I got to play this for you. This is going to show you the size of our existence. So this is one of the biggest things, I think, or biggest suns that they've captured. It's the biggest star in the universe, apparently. In the universe? They can't know that right now. How could they know that? This is Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse has Earth. Oh, here.
As being pretty huge. With a diameter of about 1.4 million kilometers, even solar flares from the sun are many times bigger than the Earth itself. But have you ever seen a comparison between our sun and the largest known star in the universe? At one time, UY Scuti, a red supergiant, was the largest known star in the universe with a diameter of about 2.4 billion kilometers. If you were to replace our sun with UY Scuti, the edge of that star would nearly reach Saturn's orbit, but that is nothing compared to the largest known star in the universe. This is Stephenson 2-18. It's a red hypergiant, and it has a staggering diameter of 2.9 billion kilometers.
Come on!
This star is so huge that you could fit 13 quadrillion Earths inside of it with room to spare. And while the discovery of Stephenson 2-18 literally made astronomers rewrite the book on the theoretical size limits of stars, this is just the biggest star in the universe that we have found so far.
Not in the galaxy.
Even larger, lurking in the depths of the cosmos.
I thought they found a planet or an object. That's what it was. It was the biggest object ever found, not the biggest star. And they said this object is so big that if you got in a jet and flew 500 miles an hour, it would take you 4,000 years to go around it. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. That Jeremy Reese song was pretty cool. But we are in a field that is risky. Experiencers, just to round out the evening, have it the worst. Nobody believes them. Their claims are unbelievable. Seen it, heard it, done it, right? That's what everybody knows. Heard that story before. Where's your evidence? It's not how it works anymore. Evidence doesn't matter. Well, it does. But now we're talking about demons and angels and the possibility, a possibility that that realm is reachable. And I'd like to learn how to do it someday when I'm ready. It's got to be, I mean, you could say, why aren't you ready? I'm just not. Just not mentally prepared for anything new. Not like that. And plus, who would I go to? That's the risk involved in it. It's a risk. Everything's a risk here. Who do you trust? You trust people you know, but do you? How do you know? Where's the evidence? There isn't any. You got to have faith. Oh, George Michael, gotcha. I get it. Got to have faith. Faith's a hard thing to come by these days. We have been let down time after time after time, and I don't know if I can handle it much longer. So yesterday, there was I don't know who it was. I think it was Jammer Travels. I don't know if he got upset with me. He shouldn't. But he made a recommendation on a channel called Chaos Moogle. And when I looked at it, I said, nope. And I think I should have listened to him, because I did go back to it. And I was looking at it. And I think I realized why Jammer Travels told me to go to this channel. Because I was looking for the aliens that Jaime Maussan said were too expensive to make. You know, the alien dummies, not moomies, doomies. So I'm going to try to pull it up now and see. I wanted to wait till the show started. And now I'm going to see if this, what I'm seeing, is the name of the video I wanted. So here we go. Because I think they removed them from the internet. Best footage of alien close up and clear HD 14/6/ hold on /2014. Here we go. And that goes. Yes, got it. Okay. So Jaime said, now this goes back a couple of days, but Jaime said these were so expensive, nobody could make them. And I couldn't find the video. Well, here it is. This is what Jaime thinks.
Shit. Pretty sure I just saw it right there. Oh, fuck.
Hey, with the Lang. Oh, this isn't it. Is it? This might be it. Hold on. I don't think this is it. Is it? It sure looked like it. Yeah, this is it.
Standing right there.
So there it is. There's the alien. Right? Doesn't move.
Let me try and zoom in.
But he gets in front of the camera. Look at that. Look at that beautiful one, huh?
Holy.
Looks good, right? The mouth doesn't move much, if at all. Oh, it did. Ooh, creepy. Oh, no. It did move. This might be real? It can't be. This isn't the video from Jaime anyway. I want to see if it moves its mouth again. It looked like it showed its teeth, right? Let's go back. I want to see that again. It looked like it showed its teeth. Should be coming up any second. Here we go. There it is. Oh my God. That could be a real, or it could be somebody in a mask. But whoa, that looks weird, man. He'd have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the metal. Yeah, for the kids. I know, right? Let me put it back to the normal speed. That was really cool. If it's real. It looks like the eyes even moved. Like
what do you want?
They have. Look, it's moving. But the neck is stiff, like he's carrying it. Somebody's carrying a mummy, like this isn't the Jaime Maussan one, but this is actually funny. Look at this. Somebody's just carrying it. Yeah. You can see the whole body's tilted. Somebody's carrying it at the waist underneath all the brush and shit. Oh, that's hilarious to me. Watch, you can see the whole stupidity coming right out. This is great. Watch. The whole thing's tilted.
Why are you walking away? Where the fuck is it going?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not playing it anymore. This kid's got a mouth on him, too. It's like, it's not necessary. And plus, he sounds like he's a bad actor. This isn't it. I don't think. Wait, is this it? Where it covers its eyes? No. Oh, wait. See, that looks like the fence, but the alien's not around. But this is it. I know it is. Oh, that makes me a little sad. I can't find that video of Jaime. But that's not the one from Jaime. Yeah, they might have removed them all from the internet. That's crazy. Wow. Didn't Mr. MBB 333 have something wicked today or yesterday? Let me take a look real quick. Read this. Oh, wait, hold on. Jack Sarfatti can't answer Greenstreet's question. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Yeah, here Greenstreet says, let me help you out. Ask him, hey, Jack, Jack Sarfatti, can you provide evidence that you have seen vetted intelligence of live aliens? And folks who can't provide evidence of their fantastic claims discredit their own claims by not providing it. So Jack Sarfatti says, of course I can, because I have some evidence on a stick, but I cannot publish that vetted evidence because I am protecting my active military source who showed me the classified smoking guns. When I have permission to publish from my firsthand source, I will do so. I don't care what you believe. You are not important in the power struggle behind the scenes. I am just giving you a friendly heads up that you are a physics illiterate schmuck who in the history books will be described as such. Do you see what I mean? That side of ufology always steps over the line first. They do. They always come out swinging. What? Greenstreet's not allowed to ask? All Jack had to say was, yeah, I got it. Now go away. Something like that. But no, he's got to call them names. You know why? Because Jack doesn't have shit. And Greenstreet called him out on it. Anytime somebody gets defensive like that, they are lying all the time. It never fails. There's no reason for you to get mad if you're telling the truth. No reason. You don't care what people think about you. If somebody told me, hey, Rich, you faked those. And I'm like, yeah, I faked them. Like, really? Like, what proof do you have that I faked anything at all, No proof. Zero. They just say it to make it true. And that, my friends, is the biggest problem in this field right now. We've got people who are making claims that are very, very difficult to prove. Demons and aliens, even making contact with aliens telepathically, it's all very difficult to believe. I get it. I want to believe. But some people can do it, I think. CIA thought so. At least they say they did. And I got to tell you, I watched that movie. I can't remember what it was. The Cousins Brothers. put it together about remote viewing and psychics and stuff, and it's supposedly real. And those guys looked like they were telling the truth, to be honest. We just don't know. We just don't know, right? We still don't know, and supposedly, well, no. It's not even supposedly. Those were the guys that were in the CIA program that told us. So why would I believe them? They had no reason to come out, tell us that psychics are real. They want to keep that shit going. Exactly, telephone. They want to keep that stuff going. It's good for the cover-up. We just don't know what they know. We only know what they tell us. We weren't there. That's the problem. We weren't there. It's hard. And that's why I think being in this field, if you do boots on the ground, even for a little while, for a year, I think you get some sort of respect in the field just for trying. It's not for everybody. It's if you want to get into this field and research UFOs, for instance, and you want to look in the sky all day, it is, for me, therapeutic. It's been that way since day one, because I also listen to my favorite programs on Sirius Satellite, so I didn't mind. My mind went into the stars. I went into the imagining of meeting an alien and seeing a UFO. And believe it or not, I think that might be the reason why some of my videos are really bizarre. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. You'll see someday. Shit, I know, I suck. I just don't have the funds to buy the $70 freaking thing that I need. And I have it somewhere in this house. You know what? I'll find it tomorrow. I'm going to look again, tear it apart. I think I know where it might be. I think I know. I think it's in the other room, and I never checked. So I'm going to go check right after the show. But, yeah, if you want to help support the show, of course, you know, everything does go back into it pretty much to keep me alive, to keep the show alive, to go just about every night. And I want to get back out and do boots on the ground, but it's difficult. Like I said, you know, it's tough. And it's a risk, and everything has a price. So we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be doing the show I had planned for tonight tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate the moderators, super chatters, from hanging out, giving the show a little bit of fun. What's this? Anonymous Rex. Didn't I see this? Hey, Rich, thank you for the $5. Anonymous Rex, you got the message today from X to come on over. Well, I just sent it. Hey, Rich, check out the Bainbridge Island Tic Tac UFO event. It got photographic evidence. Bainbridge. Why do I know that? I am. Maybe that'll be tomorrow in tomorrow's show. Yeah, let me write this down. Thank you. And thanks for the $5. I appreciate that a lot. Bainbridge. I know this. I think I talked about this. My hands don't work like they should. Bainbridge Island Tic Tac. All right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out too, Anonymous Rex. I always like seeing you here and supporting the show. Thanks again. Aaron, thank you guys for supporting the show tonight. And before we go, don't leave yet. I want to see if I can give away 5 memberships. 5. Oh, wait, we got the poll. End the poll. Let's end the poll. Here we go. What do you think the biggest real risk ufologists have? Coming in at 4%, chasing UFOs. At 8% of you, at only 105 votes, capturing real alien tech on video. 8%. At 38%, all of the above. Oh, why'd they put it this way when I ended it? People in the government at 48% is the biggest risk ufologists have. It's I would go with all of the above. Even though chasing the UFOs, I get you. That all of the above was the answer. But if you did people in the government at 48% and all of the above, I mean, we're looking at 90% of the government and everything. It's the government. It's all of them. Capturing real alien technology on video could get you killed. And chasing the UFOs at 4%, of course, all of the above is the answer. But chasing the UFOs, believe it or not, you do need to know escape routes. In and out, how long can you stay? Where is security? I used to go on top of buildings in downtown Phoenix when, you're not supposed to. And going in those buildings was fun. Especially when you're not supposed to be there, which was a lie. If I would have known my rights back then, I could have been somebody. Could have been a contender, I swear. I swear. All right. What was the last thing? Are we done? We're not. Are we done? We have to be. Yeah, that's sad. Hey, we do it here just about every night, Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. And look, just enjoy the rest of the night, all right? I'm going to go hit the gym because that's what I started doing again. Already seeing improvements. You're welcome. Hey, if you guys feel a little like you want to work out, let me know. We'll hit the gym. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Hope you guys have a good night. And alien bless.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.